Hello everyone, I'm Yang. This is the Project 41 stock price event attribution system. And this project is sponsored by Mr. Aman Reddy of the Unified Capital. Let me begin with the problem we face. Nowadays, in financial markets, analysts often deal with information overload, news fragmentation, and often no clear causal chain behind each price movement. And and our project is to solve from from each price movements to explain them and to build a system automate this process. Let me show you the system I built. And for the first step, we need to detect abnormal price movements, and then you retrieve news from news API, and we score each articles using multi-factor relevance algorithm. And then next, it clusters news into meaningful topics to explain what's going on behind these price movements. And step four, the system selected presentative articles and run a web crawler to pull in the full content from the website, and then it generates the topical level and meaningful summarize for behind the price movements. And our pipeline turns hundreds fragmented news into a structured, human readable explanation. And let me show you the system architecture behind the scene. And at the bottom, we have the data layer, which is built from SQL database to store company history price and episodes, which is the each abnormal price movement. Above that, we have API layers. It collects market data and news from the API, and I use FineHub API in this project. And after we get this news article, it automatically detects episodes. The core of the system is the processing layer, and there is a where we run the embeddings and burn topic clustering engine and representative article selection and the LLM summarization. And at the top, we have a application layer, which is a Flask-based website that can show the user the entire analysis in a clean and interactive way. At the right bottom, we have infrastructure. This module handles 24 hours catching, on-demand pipeline execution, and some login function that make sure our system is efficient and scalable. And now that you've seen the pipeline and architecture, let me show you the actual website in action. And the website is made of four main type page: homepage, company page, analysis page, and the source page. And here we go. We are at the homepage, and you can see the right price for each company, and I choose the top 20 US large cap company for the analysis. And let me pick one of them, like for the Tesla, we click into that, and we are into the company page, and you can see the 1 year price chart with all highlighted and detected episodes. And when you're scrolling down, you can see more information about these episodes, like peak day and episode ID and the price jump, the percentage price jumps or drops. Let me click into one of them, and the latest one, November 24th. And right now we're at the core page, analysis page, and you can see the three topics for these episodes and with each probability. And for the first one, like the one of the reason for this price jumps is the Elon Musk announced the Tesla intends to manufacture its own AI chips. And there is another two other two, but due to the time limits, I will not go into details. And then at the bottom, you can see the representative articles as a reference, and then you can click into see the see their original news articles, and even you can see the all tables or news the system retrieved from for the analysis. And now that you've seen the user perspective, let me show you how the system running under the hood. For the before we clustering, we need to run the relevance scoring, and this is a step that the system understand how the how this article is relevant to this price move. And now that I designed the 5 steps multi-factors. We start with financial keywords. This score check for whether this article mention meaningful finance related terms like earnings and the lawsuit or something like that. And then we have the publisher credibility. And you give higher weights for trusted publisher like Bloomberg and Wall Street journals. And next is time decay. The more recent news receive higher relevance. And we also evaluate entity match. This is a score to check whether these articles mention a actual business driver for like Tesla's FSD and NVIDIA's Blackwell chips and Google's Gemini, something like that. And the most important component is the semantic similarities. This is we compare the meaning of the news article to the meaning of the price movement itself, and make sure we give higher score to most relevant articles, and then we weighted and combine 5 factor into the one single final score, and this is the score to determine which articles is moving forward into the clustering stage. And for the clustering stage, I use a customized burn topic algorithm, which is one of them NLP unsupervised learning. And the first, we need to pre-compute the embedding vector for each articles, and then use UMAP algorithm to compress high dimensional embedding into a lower dimensional space and make it easier to cluster and while preserves semantic relationships. Next, HDB scan algorithm identify naturally formed dense group, and without require us to preset how many clusters, how many topics you'd like to. And also the HDB scan algorithm automatically filters out the noise articles. And finally, this over topic will produce the three like the topics with there is probability, but we only choose the top 3 for the next step. And after we choose the three topics, we also have a bunch of articles, and in this bunch of articles, we do the representative selection, which the systems sort by the weighted final score and ensure diversity by moving out the highly similar articles, and also filters out the low quality publisher. and we only choose 5 representative selection for each topic, and then we run a web crawler to pull full content for each articles, and then the LLM takes over. You aggregate all full text under each topic and summarize into 3 to 5 concise insights, and turning these 5 articles into a human readable and even the attribution, and then present the results to the users on the website. And what we achieve in this semester, um, I measure this system on the four types. The system coverage top 20 US large cap companies and processed 1 year of price data and detect in total 109 major price movements. And for each episodes, the system fetch 200 news articles and totally processed 38,000 articles and apply multi-factor for each of them. And for each episode, you select top 50 most relevant news and produce 3 topics, and then generate high quality LLM summaries. And performance, this system is fully deployable and scalable pipeline, and it can automatically monitor daily for each company, and also we deliver through a highly user-friendly interactive website. The technology I used, and probably you are very familiar with, like Python, Flask, and the SQL, some NLP and machine learning models, and some skills for the web develop, like HTML, JavaScript, and the Gentoo template. And for the next, I'd like to expand the coverage, both in company coverage and price and news coverage. Explore more news API source to find more authority publishers. And for the mobile improvements, I'd like to experiment with new models and compare their performance and to choose the best one. And besides, I'd like to develop a function that system can distinguish within the market driven or company specific price movements. And other that in addition, and some other improvements like the user experience, improve the data infrastructure to store more information, to log more user actions, and also deploy the full website to the public server that everyone can use it. And that's all for this semester.
Can you uh, can you show us what it looks like, the model itself, the application?
Oh, the code?
No, the application, when you run it, what does it look like?
Of the application, the website.
Yes, it works.
Okay, got it. Here we go. This is the web page, website.
Okay, so what is it? Can you give us a little demonstration?
Oh, yes. This is a homepage. This is a homepage for the top 20 US large cap companies from like Apple, Amazon, and Mastercard, something like that. This company, and for each company, you can click the view for the Alphabet, Google, and in this page you can see this green and red bar. It means the abnormal price movements, which is episodes, and there is more information about these episodes, the ID and the date and the percentage. when we run the when we collect the episode, the system will run the whole pipeline to analyze, to fetch the news, to run the algorithms, and to score the cluster topics, and explain everything to the user on the um, analysis page. And here is the system is running. So we probably need some few minutes. Like the reminder, fetch the news, and here we go. We get um the event attribution for this. For first, like for this one, the system only detected two main reasons with with each probability, and for each one, it explain what's going on behind these price movements. Like here we go. Attribution to the successful and a strong market reception. Oh, and for this one it says the Gemini 3 models called this price jumps for the 6.61, and also at the bottom, and we have the representative articles and you can click into the link to see the original news article, and we also have the all the resources the system fetched to analyze these price movements. That's the system overall.
You have another 10 minutes. You could keep showing us everything about you have 10 more minutes to go, Kevin.
Okay, I got you. And for the I can go deep into the algorithm side for the.
But can you show us more of the product itself?
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that's what I want to see more. You have another, show us all, the news or whatever you did there. That's very interesting.
cool. And for the future user experience improvements, we can add like the S&P 500 in our scope, and we can search by its name, and also we can add more like more information like upcoming earnings and latest articles, and like that. And we also like to expand the history to make this price chart more interactive, like the Yahoo Finance or TradingView or something, any modern finance website. And for the for for each the episode, we can add more visual information to the users, like for the we oh, by the way, the here this area is for the keywords, and the burn topic running produce that, but I see the keywords is kind of messy, so we can to do it replicate, and to make it more just like one, two, three keywords, the user can catch it. And for the three potential topic, we can develop a function to filter the lower probability, like under the 20 or under the 10, we can just filter out. Maybe it's not it's maybe it's only just noise, and to choose the most high probability to explain the why it happened. And also to in the future we can develop more web page to show more information to make this website to like a real modern financial analysis page. Oh, for this web page, you reach people like the financial analyst, of course, the most useful for the, and for and also for the quants, for the engineerings, and um maybe for anyone care about the articles, you can use this use our system to run in the whole pipeline to do the analysis. It's you will save time for them, and it's quickly and automatically pipeline. For the reference, I only developed the overall the 200 the one I have the 200 new 200 news articles. I didn't show the five the top top 15 articles we used to run the burn topic algorithm, and and we also can show them more information about that, like the publisher. As you can see, here is the score produced by the multi-factor scoring algorithm, and we can see this article received the highest score, the 0.85, like potential. This is the same. This article is saying that Apple stock rise on the potential US factory announcement. Maybe we can assign more weights on this one topic, and one, two, three high quality articles is more than 200 is not 200 another 200 other articles maybe is not with the no qualities. And right now this website is running on the local, so we so people cannot actually access it right now. And also we run the open API for the I paid by myself to run this whole system, and after in the future when we make this website published, maybe we can find open source LLM models to run that. Hey, Aman.
Yeah.
Hey, any how are you?
All good. I think it's from
Did
WhatsApp.
you see the website I develop?
I saw it from yours. I haven't seen it myself. Like, I accessed the link, but I seen it through what you shared just now. And it looks
Okay.
awesome, huh?
Okay. Uh, Here we go. And do you want me show you the website again to quick overview?
Yeah, I saw it. I joined the call, so I saw you do it, but you
Oh,
can show me again. No issue. Let's do it.
okay. Okay,
can you
got it.
try for a different one? Can you try for Intel? What's the difference between view analysis and watch? Is the complete, is it, can you go into that?
Excuse me, what do you mean the
The difference
Intel?
between view analysis and watch?
Oh, Unisys. Oh, and this is a two another module I just add. I not yet to add something onto that. It's
It's just the button for
from
now.
yeah from the template.
Okay, got it, got it.
Mm.
So then only view works, right?
Yeah, it's only view and watch. Maybe we can add more function into into this two modules.
Okay, just pick one random one and click view.
Okay, pick one of them, then click this one and run the system. And here we go. The system is running to from fetch news and
So
scoring then.
so this is my thing. So it picks, what is the time frame it's looking for articles? Is it looking for right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. So but you had the candlestick graph in the previous thing. What if
Mm-hmm.
you saw, what is the time frame of that graph?
Oh, 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year. So you can see like there was a big drop, I think, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
What if you want to know what happened on that day? Is there a way to select run this model on that day?
Yes, yes. Since I fetch this news so first we detect the day and we fetch news there is a time window from that day we have 2 day before and 1 day after and
Yeah.
but through the scoring algorithm we give it most higher weights on the for the news article happen in that day.
Yeah. So can you run the same thing? See what this is running for today. No, it's ran for
Yeah,
18th
it's
November.
running for today. For the backend, you can see the whole running system.
Yeah, even front end I can tell. Can you go back to the front end and can you go back to the previous screen?
Okay, cool.
So here, what if
Hmm.
I want to run it for, can you hover on the left? On the
Left,
left,
this
between
one.
March and May, there's a drop. No, no, on the graph. Yeah, this zone.
Hmm.
What's that date? That's April 8th. Can you run it for April 8th?
April 8. Oh, the April state. Oh, this is the April. Oh, April state. The detect. Oh, the peak day is April 4. Oh, April. Sorry, April 9. Ninth day.
Okay, so can you run it for April? So, no,
So
wait, wait, hang on. One second, one second. How did you
this one.
select April? How did you select April 9th?
Oh, and since we and in the backend we detect the
Okay, so this is
actual
the
date.
highest update in the stock went up 6% in this 1 year period, and that was the highest jump it had. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you want to pick, can you put your cursor above, just now move it a bit more left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
here, I
for
want
this.
to, what if I want to know what happened here? Then how do you do that?
Oh, this function this function we just need to adjust the threshold. Since the threshold I only choose the like 5%, so we only uh detect the episodes that above 5%.
So wait, are
Or
you saying there's only two incidents of a 5% move in the last 1 year for this
yes, and
company?
if you like to say any one date, we can just adjust the um threshold like into the 3 or 4 or any
No, no,
and
keep it five, but okay, let's pick another stock where there's been more than one movement in the past year. I think
okay.
Lilly has had a lot. Can you go to Lilly? Let's see that.
Yeah, Lily. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so here you can see all the
Hmm.
jumps.
Yeah, or the jumps more than the 5%.
Hmm. Okay, got it. That's amazing, huh? So
Yeah.
how confident are you um of the news articles and of the algorithms detecting the right reason from the news articles?
Uh, the algorithm is pretty confident, but the news source, since we use the FineHub API, in most of the articles we fetched most from like Yahoo Finance, something like this website. We have not access to the real authority or trusted
Yeah.
publisher like Bloomberg and
Okay.
Wall Street
And
Journal.
so of
They
those
have
articles, so of those Yahoo Finance articles, how sure are you
uh,
that you got the right? So like, okay, let's pick
uh
one. Let's just do random and pick one. How about let's pick episode 71. What happened? Let's hit that and see what happened.
71 next
Oh,
one.
I think
Okay.
okay.
What do you say?
I think I should try episode 75 because I think I know what happened on that day.
Okay, 75. Oh, for this one, it's running in on the fly, and this is the system have 24 hours caching. Once you collect into the system running, and you will store the information for 24 hours. So next time you
So
collect
it's
into,
also searching for the results.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And here we go. This is the topics. Oh, this one have the most higher probability, like 54.
Okay, let's test it out. I think the example one is right.
Is right?
Let's check. Give me one sec. What's the date again? Does it say what the date is?
The date is
Yeah. Not today's date, the date of the article, the date of this move, this
oh
episode's date.
the date. Okay, the date is this press move is May 1st, and the this reason is generalized by the LLM, and the source article is from these 5 articles.
Yeah, I think you got it right. It looks like it's the first one. Yeah,
Oh,
amazing.
it's
It
first
worked
one.
well.
Okay. Si- since from the algorithm, I only pick the top 3. The 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 3 I choose for is maybe it will hit wrong reasons, but for the 3 it will cover like more than the total probability will like the 80 or 90 or more, even more 99. So you probably get the right one.
Yeah, so what's the next step for you?
Oh, and next for me is to let me show the website. Next step is for the expand the coverage to the most one. The most important one is to find the more trusted news API. And the reason I choose 1 year price chart, since the FineHub API only for the free limits only offer 1 year history news. So that's why I choose the 1 year. And I'd like to find a more reliable API source that can expand the coverage into like 10 years, something like that. And another one is to distinguish the market-driven or company-specific price movements. Since for
One
the
question.
Hmm?
Above this, you have one that says expand company coverage, but what does that mean? I thought this would work for any company, right? What do you have to do to
uh
expand coverage?
oh no, this is not for the any company. This only for the top 20 US large cap.
Cap, yeah.
Yeah,
But why?
since it's for the most of the reason why is for the entity match. We needed to uh, add more company entity match, like the for the entity match is measure the actual business driver, like for the Tesla is FSD or like auto automos, I guess. And for the NVIDIA's is about all its AI chips, and for Google it's model, and for Meta is and maybe it's another one, or for Lilly they have their actual business driver. We needed to
But
add
my
this
question is,
business
what do you
driver.
mean by expand company coverage? You just enter a new ticker symbol and it looks for that company, right?
Yeah, it's very easy to add the um more more company, but we needed but for the most accuracy or latest technology, we needed to um catch that 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 kind of things. Since the technology always uploaded, this company always keeping develop new chips, new technology, new product, and we needed to add all this information to the our database.
Okay, really understandable. Okay. All right, cool. Are we out of time or what's the situation?
Oh, we
No, you can keep going. We're still waiting for the other group to start, but
Okay. Not going to improve data infrastructure. So, Yang, can you show me how you would add or remove a company from the desktop that you made?
oh what you say the price move
How would you add or remove a company from the desktop that you made?
and desk add more like sorry I didn't catch that.
In the portal you made, in the other tab,
And oh, another tab.
in this tab, how do you add or remove a company from this list? If you go back,
Oh, you mean the how do I add more company into this
yeah,
one? I guess let me show the score the code for this one.
it has to be done in the back end.
Yeah, the backend. Here is the publisher weights and also the financial keywords. It's in general and every company can use it, like the earnings, revenues, profit, something like that. The key thing is a company profile. It's a it's a dictionary like this. The Tesla, they have um the people and the brand units and the products, something like that.
What is
Uh,
this? You specified for every company, you specified certain keywords.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's not scalable, right? You can't do that for every company.
Um right now it's kind of for not it's not for the any company you mention up. But we can expand it easily for like S&P 500. We just need to write another another function to
How
get
will
this
you
information.
how will you do it? If you want to do 500 companies, how will you do it?
I will do first of all, I will get information from Wikipedia, and
No,
then we
that's a
can.
manual job for 500 companies.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not manual. It's not manual job. It's also done by the code.
So
They
this
can.
thing's done by code, like this
Yeah,
list. Oh, okay.
yeah. Uh,
So this
I
Model S,
I'm
Model X,
yes.
the code wrote that code.
I haven't write that code. Since you mentioned only for the 20 company just like for this semester, so I didn't expand more. I didn't write the actual code for this one, and for this 20 company, it's generated by the LLM. And for the improved accuracy, we can add more source like 10K or 10Q uh, annual report. This most information we can write a code to identify their key product and the key business driver, and make and also make these keywords filtering um automatically.
Okay, so
So
this will be automatic, bottom line.
yeah, so this we can expand for the S&P 500 and even for on IPO companies, since they have their report information on the website on the internet.
Okay, got it. So let's say you want to create your portfolio in the dashboard. Only want to show the stocks that you own. Is it
Mhm.
possible to create some kind of, like how you have it for individual companies? Can we
Mhm.
have the aggregate,
Oh, aggregate. Um,
and then you
yes,
do
I
the
can.
same thing
Yes, I
on the
can.
overall portfolio? That way, then supposing a client wants to know what caused his portfolio to move up or down on this day, he can see and then say, oh, okay, it's because of Intel stock. And then he knows what happened in Intel stock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from your describing, I think it's achievable. It's achievable, but overall, you also will analyze individual company and then um aggregate them. Since if we collect all the articles for a portfolio like seven stocks, they when we run the system, it will increase the noise for the algorithm. Maybe maybe the system maybe assign company one story to a company's two. So maybe company one is
Different, which I'll tell you what, when you do it on an aggregate basis and see the individual movement on a portfolio level will likely not be more than one or 2% on any given day because you have diversification playing. So it needs to know underlying that 1 or 2% which companies have moved.
okay. Got
So it doesn't confuse the different companies. It just says, okay, on this day, the portfolio moved 2%.
it. Mhm.
So what happened on that day? And then it should go to the holdings and say, okay, this is the stock that moved on that day, causing, or these two stocks moved on the day, causing it to move,
Mhm.
the overall portfolio to move. And then it should
Okay.
give you the results only for those two. So basically, it should that's the insight it gives you. Because it sounds like this, what you've done is already good to go. It's only
Mhm.
improvement. So that's the next functionality that you could add.
Okay, got it. Got it. For the portfolio stat. Okay, cool.
What did you have in mind for analysis and watch?
Analysis. This one is from the previous website. I write for the sentiment analysis. So the
Then why don't you remove the buttons if it doesn't do anything?
oh since I add three button for the sentiment analysis website. So you can view I didn't remember what exactly three modules I plan to do for the sentiment analysis. But for this one, I just add the view, the link behind a link behind the scene. And for this one too, maybe I will change it to another modules. Like for this one, we can change it to the portfolio and for this one, maybe we can or if not if there isn't some function we can just delete that, only keep the one. So just don't don't worry about these two modules.
Okay, but But give some thought to what I was telling you about the portfolio level, because that makes it really relevant to clients.
Mm-hmm.
The client won't do the work of clicking every single company, waiting to figure out what moved, right? He wants to look at the portfolio and says, how is the portfolio doing and why? If it's doing well, why? If it's doing badly, why?
Okay.
Right? So
I will. Okay. I will try to. Oh, I will develop in the next step.
yeah, we have to think carefully about what the front end will look like. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or maybe instead of doing aggregating and all that, it just tells you in one page. See, currently the problem is you have to click each stock and then you know what the major moves were. What if it, what if you could select the time you wanted and then it tells you what all stocks moved in that time?
Oh, during the some time window, like
Yeah.
1 week.
This month. No, 1 week's too short. This month, last month,
Oh, this month, last month.
or that, or this quarter, last quarter, that's also good. I think
We
quarter would be best. Month or
mm,
quarter, either one.
yeah, we definitely can do that. But right now in my mind, the problem we need to solve first is the noise. Since in 1 month or 1 quarter, there's so many things that can happen. Maybe like in this April, the the ter tariff something like that, or maybe after, like I guess in the May or uh in the July or June, the AI, the open AI boost the market. So this is two key reason behind them in the half year. So in this way, we need to how do I we need to figure out how do I when we reduce the noise, how do I find to
No, but why would there be more noise? That's what I don't understand. See, basically, let's say
Mhm,
you do it on a monthly basis, as an example, and then the client selects month of November. What
mhm.
it does is it basically runs these 20 companies that you have here. It says, did any of them have a move of more than 5% in the month of November?
Okay. Okay, I see that.
And then it presents all the stocks that moved in the month of November and said these movements were dramatic in the month of November. So these
Mhm.
are what need to be updated on.
Okay, I see. That's a very interesting function for the website.
Um,
I will I will
So
to
give it
figure
some
out.
thought, and you can always just drop me a text anytime.
Okay, cool.
If you need to just clarify or rethink, or before your work, you want to just reassurance that's the right thing, whatever.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool. All right. See you, Yang.
See you. Bye.
Great work, by the way. All right. Bye,
Thank
Professor.
you. Maybe and
Thank you. So this is the two conditions combined together. This is the regime. I still use the hidden Markov chain to detect region. So it can help me to split data to three like high volatility and low volatility. And this condition is for the schoolness.
Yeah.
I first calculate the schoolness for the data and then use this. If the I think I made it wrong. Maybe this is large then. larger than the smoothness threshold. And if these two conditions are both satisfied, then I would not trade at that condition.
Okay.
So this is the change I made, and this is the result. But
What is actual?
the
What is
threshold
actual? What is?
what is the actual?
Yes. Is it by a hole?
Yes, it is variable.
Okay, okay. Got it. Okay.
Actually, I want to show you the confusion matrix because I add more filtering conditions. So it should have something changed in the confusion matrix. This is the original without the two conditions confusion matrix. And this is the confusion matrix with these two conditions. But they look, I think, nearly the same. It's filtering a little bit here, but not change too much. But I think I should run one more time because I put wrong.
Okay, one more thing that you can do is to incorporate those conditions as features in the machine learning model. Do you understand? So you can have the volatility and also the skewness and also the kurtosis as input features for the machine learning model, and let the model tell you what's the best usage of those features. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's another thing that you can do. And also when you want to get the falling knives behavior, what you can do is to have only the how could I say um, you could use the following. Let me see. This is pen prediction. There's something. So this is what you can use also. Let me share it in the chat. So this is a prediction feature that you can also use to forecast whenever the close price of the asset goes down and also goes up. Okay. So you can use this prediction feature. It's a prediction feature once again, where you are going to be able to predict in which scenarios for the next period it will go down or up as a trend. Okay. So you can use also this prediction feature. You can have the explanation as it says here in the Advances in Financial Machine Learning book. Okay.
Okay.
And also in Machine Learning for Asset Managers book. Okay.
Okay.
And you can also use your machine learning models as you already have, but you want to change the prediction feature. That's also something that you can do. Okay. The only thing is that the primary model will have this trend scanning as prediction feature, and the meta labeling will continue having the equity curve return sign as always. Okay.
Okay.
And regarding the conditions that you have tested, yeah, I mean it's a matter of trial and error. You know, you will not have always the same result in any data or any asset class, you will have multiple results depending on the asset and the data and the span of the data. So yeah. Do you have any other question maybe?
Yes.
Sure,
Uh,
please tell me.
I'm thinking if we should change the label we are using. We're not using the zigzag label, but I don't think that label is predictable. It's predictive.
Yeah, so that's why I'm telling you, you can change to the trend scanning method instead of the zigzag indicator for the primary model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the label you just said?
As I just shared in the chat, it is called trend scanning. So basically what you're going to do, the trend scanning method, it's like you will compute, for example, let's suppose the next 30 period trend. Something like this. So you will have values for each period in the prediction feature that will tell you if you are a downward or upward trend in the next 30 period. And this will be computed for each period. Okay, you will have the code script in the same book. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the computation and all that. You just need to go to your university's library, get the book, copy the code script, and you will be able to implement it. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the code script, and the book already has the code script. You should check not only the as the web page link that I share with you. You should not you should check the books Advances in Financial Machine Learning and Machine Learning for Asset Managers from the same author, which is Lopez de Prado. Okay, and yeah, so you can use that prediction feature and see what happens with your code. Okay. Yeah.
So this is a trend label. I can try to use that, and also I can try to use this as another filtering method. And I'm thinking is, what I'm thinking is, the zigzag we are using, can we change the zigzag label to continuous label? Because zigzag only have, -1, 1, and 0, can we change that into a continuous label based on the zigzag?
I'm sorry, what's your question?
I mean, can we change the zigzag label into continuous? So that we can, like if the zigzag label gives it 1, and the point next to the 1 will also like in the peak. So we can maybe we can do it as 0.9, 0.9. So can we make the zigzag into some continuous form like that?
So you're saying you want to use instead of using labels based on the zigzag indicator, you want to use the same raw numbers? That's what you're saying?
what is the synergetic number?
I'm sorry, what is the synthetic number?
What the number you said?
I'm sorry, can you type down what you're asking, please?
Yes. Maybe I can write down my idea and then also.
Okay, yeah, so you want to use the raw numbers. Yeah, you can use the raw numbers. That's okay. The only difference is that you will not use a classifier as a random forest for the primary model. You will use a regressor. Yeah, that's another option also. And whenever you can specify, for example, whenever the prediction of the regressor is higher than, for example, 0.9 or lower than minus 0.9, then you can say that the random forest regressor is giving you a falling knife. In this case, the lower bound. Whenever the prediction is lower than 0.8, for example, then you can say it is predicting a falling knife, for example. Yeah, you can also do that. So you can use the trend scanning method and also what you're suggesting here in order to see what output you could have. Yeah.
Try to
Sure. Are there any other questions?
Jose,
Yes, please.
yes, on the trend scan, I just want to follow from you.
I'm sorry.
There is a feedback here. Hello, you see?
Hello, Prince.
Yes. So on the trend scan, I just want to find out from you. So is it going to be like -1 when the trend is going downwards and
Yes.
+1 when upward and no trend, and we get the zeros we have in zigzag?
Yeah, it will be kind of similar, but you will only have ones and minus ones.
Oh, okay. So there won't be anything like zero in dots.
No. Yeah.
So is it also effective for timing strategies, like trying to look out for signals in case you're looking at for like options, maybe you want to not just use volatility as an input, but then you want to see if you can also get some signals from it for a timing strategy. Can you also use that to determine?
Can you repeat your question, please?
So in terms of option trading, that is away from our normal projects. In case you are trying to use volatility to get signals for whether you should trade or not, can you also use the trend and scanning method?
Okay. So you want to combine the usage of trend scanning method with options trading?
Yes. Is it possible?
So you can apply the trend scanning method to volatility. I'm not so sure. The main thing about options trading is that the options are usually overpriced. Okay, due to that fact, actually the best thing that you can do is to trade. One of the options is to trade volatility. That means whenever you see in the market that the options are very overpriced with respect to the realized volatility. I mean, you compare the implied volatility with respect to the realized volatility. Whenever this implied volatility is well higher than the realized volatility, then you will sell options. For example, sell volatility, like for example, selling a straddle. okay? And whenever you sell a straddle, you expect that the options will come back to their normal price. That means the implied volatility will get a lower value. So whenever the implied volatility gets closer to the realized volatility, that's when you make a profit while trading volatility. In this case, selling a straddle.
Okay.
Yeah. And regarding the trend scanning, you can also do options trading with delta hedging, but you can also do options trading and having a non-neutral delta position. That means you can predict the underlying, okay, with the trend scanning method, and based on that prediction, you can accommodate the delta value.
Okay.
So that's a way also to profit from both the options trading and also the underlying.
No.
And coming back to the trend scanning, you have two options. You have three options actually. The trend scanning method is based on the T statistic. Do you remember the beta divided by the standard error of the beta? Okay. So this p-value, T statistic, can be converted to 1 and -1 values. But in case you want a falling knife structure, you can apply a threshold. So whenever the T statistic is lower than a specific threshold, you can say there's a falling knife. So you can have, for example, let's suppose the T statistic, you imply that the threshold is 2.2, for example. So whenever the T value, T statistic is lower than 2.2, then you will assign -1 and the rest of the value 0. So you will have a falling knife structure as you are supposed to have. But I also recommend using the 1 and -1, so you can have always a structure where whenever the price of the asset goes down as a trend, then you can do something about it, you know.
So, Joseph, what then happens where within a period there is no change in price?
I'm sorry, what's your question?
I'm asking what happens when within a period there is no change in price?
When there is no change in price, well, you say what label should we add? Should
Yeah.
we? Okay, in that case, it's usually the case that whenever we want to simplify things, and we how could I say, whenever we want to simplify things in the model, you can do something like this in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Second option would be get rid of return signs equal to 0. In case these numbers are lower than 5% of the prediction feature. Okay,
Okay.
that's another possibility. So in the second option, it will be like empty where return 1, empty where return, you will define like this, and you will get rid of the 0 value in case they are less than 5%. You have two options there. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Is there any other question that you would like to ask me?
Please, no, there is no other question.
Okay.
So the last time we were working on this, our main issue was updating the website, and then just now that we had the rebalancing done and all of the other actual things with the index done, now we're getting more toward just updating forms, files, etc. So what we had did was we cleaned up the repository finally and made it only dependent on the main.py and the monthly report and along with the server.py. So server is the hosting file. Monthly report will be ran on a monthly basis, and then main.py will be ran on a daily basis. So besides that, we were able to get rid of, I think it was about 6 other files. So it's finally clean and condensed. And now when future groups need, all they have to do is just change our default start date to whatever date they're rebalancing from, enter in the index value, and then they could just rebalance from there. We also set up logging to where we now have the daily price data for pretty much every ticker from the SIBO saved. So if they do decide to rebalance or change tickers or they need to go back and recalculate index values, they have all that data saved here for them. And same thing with the single stock prices. So those are all here that we retrieved for them. And that's also running on a daily basis. So that'll be stored, and whatever group decides to take over next, if we hand the project over, they'd be able to just walk right through it and jump right into doing their thing. In terms of the website, we essentially appended the old index values to what we had going back from November 13th when we started the index, all the way back to what would be yesterday's close prices. So this is now fully running post rebalance as well, which our rebalance date was June 30th. And you could see there's no major spike upwards or downwards. So that means we implemented the rebalancing properly. Along with that, we now have, oh, let me go back actually to the repository. We also added an automated report generator. So that's what this file here does. It generates this report on a monthly basis. I'll just type it in and pull it up. So we don't have to do anything. Just once the data comes in and is ran on a daily basis, every 30 days, that other Python script will run, and that'll output this PDF here. And this essentially just replaces what they would have had here as it wasn't finished, and it also wasn't functional. So we decided to revamp this portion. Eventually, we plan to implement a quarterly and a yearly, but for now, we have the monthly working. We also updated the team section as it hadn't been updated in over a year. And we just cleaned it up a little bit in terms of layout. And that's what we've done so far for this project. And now the only thing left is committing all the changes to the official website. So this is pretty much wrapped up, and our next steps are then creating a new index or coming together and trying to find what to pursue next. Alice, you have anything to add?
I think you basically covered all of it. We have like the backup of the previous group's work, as well as I also have like an additional part for just what we did for rebalance. So it's not the entire historical index with all of like the CSV files, which is from like our older version. It'd be cool if we could put those together once we end up pushing final changes to the website. But yeah. I think we're basically almost done here. So we were just brainstorming ideas for new indices we could potentially build.
Yeah. And we have a lot of new members coming on and potentially some coming off. So that'll be a good time for them to jump on and start getting their hands dirty a little bit earlier. And they're also starting something new. So it's not like they have to tail off of somebody else's project. But yeah, so that's what we have for PA 100.
I think, so I guess my only question is for if we're updating the website for to kind of basically show it to our mentor or for anybody who's joining to run the website, you can pretty much really easily, we have a really fully fleshed out README, so it's really easy to just run and install requirements. If you go to the documentation
Yeah.
and just run the run the server and then go to localhost. But yeah, that's really easy. But like the actual website, like way because we don't have access to it right now, and we've been trying to contact like LTS for a while to get access to that. Our like idea for how we could just fix that was we were just gonna kind of host it like using like Vercel or maybe like Ramp or something like that. But we would have to host it through the index like yeah an index email which belongs to our like official Gmail account. So David's like the author for that, so he would need to give you guys access. But hold on, yeah. But the only problem is if we create like a separate website, definitely doable. Definitely we could just put like everything we did. But my only concern is that like if we do that, then like what would happen to the old website? We would probably either have to shut it down. And if we don't have SH, like if we don't have access to that, we can't shut it down either.
Yeah, my other concern is if they use it to advertise and they have old links hanging around somewhere and they would use that link now, it's going to be dead. So that's the
Yeah.
other downside. But yeah, that was another thing we did. Whenever we plan to like finish this up and commit everything and have everything done, just making videos and a little bit more of a historical log of how to use the files, because that was something that was kind of gapped between us where we didn't know what was linked to what until we just dug through it and experimented. So we'll probably just make like a 2 to 3 minute walkthrough video of what everything is, why it's there, and how to use it essentially. Just to try and make the transfer process a little bit easier. Yeah. And I'll send Alex a message with like a Word doc that has everything that we added and then what we're waiting to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, so make a different branch and just push to that branch. So
Okay.
like things are separate. Okay. Hey Bogdan.
Hey Bogdan.
Hey guys, hey. Thank you guys and thank you Patrick for sharing the videos with all pitches and with all presentation. Amazing pitch, guys. Caleb and Rish, I congratulate you. You made it absolutely great. Also, Patrick, I think all the projects are pretty interesting and professional. So you're doing great job and keep it up. And also, I have some comments about your pitch. So first of all, I'm glad that you reference different methods of analysis of market manipulators, like pattern analysis, the data mining approach that Caleb made, and other methods that Rish you implemented. So it's great that you explain them well and from different angles and explain the scientific problem of this, how you calibrate the formulas and how you make this algorithm working. Also, I'm glad it was interesting for me that you reference about Paul Brody, who is asked you about some Solana manipulation proofs. And I want to tell about this. So, sorry guys, give me 1 minute.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm here. So regarding Paul Brody, what you mentioned, that actually right now, not only in Solana, but in other chains, there are a lot of manipulations. And actually, when we analyzed in our team type of manipulations that were, let's say, 3-4 years ago, and right now, it's getting crazy and crazy because algorithms of manipulation getting significantly more difficult. So it means that manipulators investing a lot of money, efforts, hiring big teams, a lot of developers to implement variety of different manipulation tools. So they simulating different behavior of real people. So they trying to demonstrate that they are using different protocols, they are using different liquidity pools, different tools, paying different fees, that they are sleeping, they are going to vacation, they making some pauses, different changing the amount and making it in completely very human kind behavior. But actually, there are millions of such wallets, and find some similarities very difficult. So when we actually initially made this investigation in our team, we realized that this task is absolutely difficult. And I hope that you guys, Caleb and Rish, during this project, you realized by analysis of these transactions, you realized so how difficult to find with mathematical tools, with machine learning, with other techniques. It's very unclear how to explain, how to clearly state this is artificial traits, this is real traits. So it's absolutely difficult because metrics, timings, other features are pretty similar in different wallets. And you try different approaches. Rish, for example, you cut you cut all algorithm on different parts with different types of algorithms, and you see different analysis gave you different clusterization. You created clusters. Market maker and organic traders are completely different. So, for example, what is typical in more easier way in other fields when you apply machine learning, let's say in marketing, or for example, if you analyze web traffic or other, you apply in machine learning different methods, let's say genetic algorithm, gradient boosting, you apply neural networks. Typically, you're receiving very similar results with no matter what machine learning approach you are using. But here in this task, in market manipulation on Solana, probably you realized that you try different methods and you have absolutely different results. So there is no clue how to clearly say who is market maker, who is not market maker. And I hope that you will bring with you this experience that sometimes you need to find criteria how you can really prove that how you can train your algorithm, how you can train your models, and then validate it. And I think in this project, it was only one clue, only one key that helped us during this investigation, because market maker made a mistake and they pushed up some tokens and they pushed down another token. So they clearly state this is profitable for him and this is not profitable for him. So it was for us a small clue how we can try to find and investigate and find the patterns. Because without this, it will be absolutely not possible, even in theory. With this mistake, it gives us at least some probabilities. So you can measure what analysis is better, and you can add more and more tokens, and you can a little bit improve the statistics and improve these probabilities. But still, it's very difficult. So I hope that this project gave you experience with working with real cryptocurrencies data, not just when prices going up and down, but this is, let's say, behavioral analysis. So we know that there are two types of participants, market makers and real traders. And you faced with issue when market maker with a lot of power, with a lot of computation possibilities, development possibilities, they implemented very difficult algorithms and messing things up. So it's difficult to clearly state who is it. So I'm hopes that you received some valuable experience from this angle. Also, what you mentioned on your presentation, everything were good. I don't have something negative to say. Everything was perfect. I only have one question to Caleb. Maybe because I go through all our communication, I found all your files, all reports, and all C3 files, but I not found your commits in the repository, because Rish committed to our initial GitHub repo, but I can't find your commits. So maybe you can clarify about this.
Yes, yeah, I was just talking to Rich before you joined about this. I was having some issues with GitHub with committing just because it was kind of a mess. I think I just ironed those out, so I think I should be able to push it by the end of the day. So
Sure. Okay. Thank you so much, Caleb. So just ping me when you will commit, so I will review and maybe give you additional comments about it. Also, guys, it's interesting for me. Maybe you can share also some feedback about this project. Maybe what you found interesting, or maybe what you think is better to do, or maybe something additional comments that you want to add. So, Rish, do you have any comments about project?
Yeah, like first of all, this was very new compared to the other projects that I've done. It was such different. First time working with a crypto database, and yeah, and like initially, like when I was trying to classify the transactions to different liquidity pools, I think my first try was a mess, and then like you helped me out, and that was very nice to like go on Deck Screener and find out how to classify those transactions. And even with machine learning, anomaly was pretty straightforward, but clustering, again, I had to like go through like different textbook material out there, try to find out what's the right way, and it was still not perfect, but I think I learned a lot. And in my next iteration, I would probably be able to make a more cleaner and like a more granular approach in classifying those clusters. And yeah, like something that I would have done after this phase, like as you also mentioned, data validation, because these like patterns tend to change a lot. And one way to verify like if what worked in this project is applicable to some other scenarios would be to test on a similar sort of liquidity, like similar volume of liquidity pool with like similar tokens. So that would be something that would be really interesting. And I'm also like really excited to work on the anti-money laundering project with pattern analysis. That sounds like a
Great.
good continuation. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Rish, for the feedback and your interest. Just small update on this. So we right now in our engine added pattern analysis and another risk score variation of the algorithm. And we, for the last months, connected with some new businesses to provide our anti-money laundering solutions to other businesses, and with some other quantitative statistics about crypto wallets. So as in our team, we have expertise in on-chain analysis, algorithmic trading, quantitative finance. So that's why we provide not only anti-money laundering data, but also quantitative, some additional quantitative trading insights. Let's say what exchanges are used, what behavior of this trading, and what this trader is trying to do. So this is also additional information, because there are a lot of actually money laundering through the trading. So as you can see, as market manipulators made with tokens what they want, and it's very difficult to understand who is who, where is market maker, where is real trader. Imagine that you have this is a bad example, but just for you to understand what is the problem. Imagine that one hacker or someone else want to make clear $1 million. He puts this tokens to the meme coin or to something else, and he demonstrates that he lost this money. So he invested 10,000 here, 10,000 here, and so on, and 1 million invested in different tokens. And then all tokens are going down, and he lost everything. So it looks like that he made big loss, and that's it. But actually, market maker and manipulators can then bring this token up back, just redistribute profits from one wallet to another wallet, and by on-chain analysis, even with very comprehensive analysis, very difficult analysis, it will be difficult to say, okay, this is it was hacker and it was another traders who made a profit. So it will be very difficult to clearly see how these funds are went through. So that's why this topic that you worked with, and actually what we right now also doing in Alpha AML and in Alpha Cube. This question is very important. So because it's not only helping understand what market maker will do, it's also helping to make all crypto world safer place, to understand, to protect real businesses, to protect them from be a victim to receive dirty crypto, and then in 2-3 months they will be blocked because the crypto they touched are dirty, and they need to prove that they are not hackers and something like that. So this is very important and critical problem in our days, and unfortunately we know a lot of hundreds of methods right now available in crypto, how different illicit actors can do money laundering, unfortunately, because there are some mixers, there are some Houdini swap, some centralized and decentralized exchanges. So you can deposit on one exchange, then transfer between accounts, then make a withdrawal, then again repeat on another exchange, and exchanges using hot wallets. So they're mixing all crypto. So it became more difficult and difficult to wrap up everything and to build, recover all the chain, what's going on with crypto transactions. So it's a big problem. And I believe that, yes, what we are doing here and this project, so it's small investment, all of us, to make crypto a little bit better and safer place. So Rish, regarding pattern analysis project, as we switched a little bit to the integration with new customers and improving algorithm, pattern analysis project a little bit delayed, but still on in our schedule, and we will implement it. So we will be in touch with you and with Patrick. So we will tell when it will be ready.
That sounds great. Thank you. In the meantime, would you do you recommend anything that I should read up on that would help me with that project?
Yes, I will share some information with you.
Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you, Rish. Caleb, maybe some insights and comments from your side.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Rich was saying. Sorry, excuse me. Coming in with like zero knowledge of crypto was pretty overwhelming at first, and it took a lot of iterations to like understand the goal and what was going on and the algorithm. But then, especially in the last few weeks, as I prepared for like the presentation and getting the report out, I feel like I have a lot more context now, like putting the whole puzzle together. So yeah, and I feel like I learned a lot for sure. And yeah, I'm excited to work on the money laundering phase too.
Great. So thank you, Caleb. Thank you, guys. I think this is our latest our meeting with all of you together about this project. And by the way, is Patrick here or he's not available?
No.
I see. I will text him on LinkedIn, so I will have an additional call with him just to finalize this project and to receive also some feedback from his side. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Caleb, please let me know about source code and GitHub.
Yes.
And yes, by the way, I to not forget, I can prepare recommendations to you on LinkedIn. And maybe if you need some writing recommendation, let's say some paper with my signature, with company name, something like that, I can also provide it to you. Just let me know which format is better, LinkedIn or this paper, or both together. So I'm glad to guide you guys to help. Just in case, just recently, 1 week ago, it was also one internship project finalized in Alpha Cube. One guy from French university also participated with us in the internship. It was different project. He helped us with visualizing, so we prepared as well for him a LinkedIn post and also recommendation for future when he will try to. So this recommendation paper also he will be able to use when we'll send it to HR department in different companies. So just let me know, guys, how it's better to you. So I will prepare and share it with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, guys. Okay. Have a good day and speak later. Let me know if you need any help, questions regarding quantitative finance, trading, anti-money laundering, crypto. So I'm always available. So thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Water.